traces upon the pale cheek. When you are entirely too tired to speak. Eyelashes heavy with immense regret, trying your absolute hardest to forget. Tissues crumbling within the clenched fist, thinking of chances we severely missed. Comfort offered through a warm embrace, wiping the sadness from your fragile face. Empathy flowing from sympathetic eyes, seeing beyond the brave, stoic disguise. Solace given without a single demand, holding on to a terribly trembling hand. Gentle tears silently descend today, washing the agonizing sorrow away, soothing the aches within the tight chest, putting the heavy burden mind to rest. Liquid vulnerability gently spilt, dissolving the layers of toxic guilt. Shoulders heaving with quiet small sighs, searching for answers in the empty skies. Weakness fully and openly shown, bearing these burdens never alone. Easing the tension in the rigid jaw, accepting every universal flaw. Compassion wrapping like a woolen shawl, breaking down the highest defensive wall. Empathy flowing from sympathetic eyes, seeing beyond the brave, stoic disguise. Solace given without a single demand, holding on to a terribly trembling hand. Gentle tears silently descend today, washing the agonizing sorrow away, soothing the aches within the tight chest, putting the heavy burden mind to rest. Liquid vulnerability gently spilt, dissolving the layers of toxic guilt. Toxic guilt. Healing begins with a genuine release, finding a momentary beautiful peace, grieving the losses we sadly sustained, knowing the pure love has still remained. Weep, hug, mend. Gentle tears silently descend today, washing the agonizing sorrow away, soothing the aches within the tight chest, putting the heavy burden mind to rest. Liquid vulnerability gently spilt, dissolving the layers of toxic guilt. Comforted, held, loved. Fathoms drop beneath a rocky cliff, navigating a tiny fragile skiff. Trenches hide a myriad of mysteries, swallowing up the ancient histories. Anchors plunge into the darkest ink, watching the heavy iron slowly sink. Pressures mount the further down we go, leaving the safety of the world we know. Submerged realms invite the brave explorer, meeting the legendary aquatic restorer. Tides drag the diver to the floor, unlocking a hidden secret door. Deep waters concealing a silent abyss, a treacherous realm we cannot dismiss. Sunken treasures buried in the muck, relying entirely upon our blind luck. Abyssal zones remaining unmapped forever, testing the limits of this bold endeavor. Kelp forests tangle the spinning prop, forcing the submarine to abruptly stop. Whales communicate with a sonar ping, hearing the massive leviathan sing. Corals glow with bioluminescent flare, flourishing without a single breath of air. Squids propel through the pitch blackness, thriving inside this utter lackness. Submerged realms invite the brave explorer, meeting the legendary aquatic restorer. Tides drag the diver to the floor, unlocking a hidden secret door. Deep waters concealing a silent abyss, a treacherous realm we cannot dismiss. Sunken treasures buried in the muck, relying entirely upon our blind luck. Abyssal zones remaining unmapped forever, testing the limits of this bold endeavor. Floating suspended in a liquid vault, tasting the concentrated heavy salt. Dive, sink, plunge. Deep waters concealing a silent abyss, a treacherous realm we cannot dismiss. Sunken treasures buried in the muck, relying entirely upon our blind luck. Abyssal zones remaining unmapped forever, testing the limits of this bold endeavor. Drowning, submerged, watching as the daylight finds a distant place to hide. Seagulls diving gracefully against the purple hue, washing out the vibrant sky, erasing all the blue. Currents pulling backward, dragging shells beneath the foam, calling all the sailors and the tired fishers home. Underneath the fading sun, shadows stretch across the sand, slipping through my fingers like the coastline of this land. Eclipse of the horizon, swallowing the brilliant light, surrendering the shorelines to the majesty of night. Coral reefs are darkening below the crashing wave, holding ancient secrets that the underwater cave. Breezes bringing salty kisses right across my face, standing still and anchored in this isolated space. Currents pulling backward, dragging shells beneath the foam, calling all the sailors and the tired fishers home. Underneath the fading sun, shadows stretch across the sand, slipping through my fingers like the coastline of this land. Eclipse of the horizon, swallowing the brilliant light, surrendering the shorelines to the majesty of night. Shifting seasons inevitably turn. Nature teaches lessons that our fragile hearts must learn. Sinking low beyond the sea, closing eyes, just you and me. Underneath the fading sun, shadows stretch across the sand, slipping through my fingers like the coastline of this land. Eclipse of the horizon, swallowing the brilliant light, surrendering the shorelines to the majesty of night. Waves are crashing rhythmically, singing us to sleep, drowning out the surface with the quiet of the deep. Petals crushed inside the mortar bowl, extracting the essence of the earthly soul. Vials clink upon the apothecary shelf, concocting a remedy for my inner self. Vessels simmer over the naked flame, whispering a forgotten ancient name. mixtures bubble in the glass, watching the magical reactions pass. Alchemy happens when the clock strikes 12. Into the arcane mysteries we loudly delve, stirring the liquid with a wooden spoon underneath the watchful silver moon. Midnight brew bubbling with a potent spell, creating a story that we dare not tell. Elixirs crafted to cure the broken heart, practicing a secretive, forbidden art, drinking the nectar of the sacred flower, gaining an unbelievable mystic power. Roots extracted from the enchanted dirt, creating a serum to heal the hurt. Vapors rise into the wooden beams, inducing a series of prophetic dreams. Spices sprinkled into the boiling pot, ensuring the recipe is never forgot. Cinnamon swirls with the bitter clove, warming the spirit like a kitchen stove. Alchemy happens when the clock strikes 12. Into the arcane mysteries we loudly delve, stirring the liquid with a wooden spoon underneath the watchful silver moon. Midnight brew bubbling with a potent spell, creating a story that we dare not tell. Elixirs crafted to cure the broken heart, practicing a secretive, forbidden art, drinking the nectar of the sacred flower, gaining an unbelievable mystic power. Boil, drink. Midnight brew bubbling with a potent spell, creating a story that we dare not tell. Elixirs crafted to cure the broken heart, practicing a secretive, forbidden art, drinking the nectar of the sacred flower, gaining an unbelievable mystic power. Magical, simmering cure. Clouds are hanging low above the street, reflecting patterns underneath my feet. The coffee's cold, the morning's feeling gray. I'm waiting for the clouds to roll away. I see the puddles gather in the light, a lonely reflection of a restless night. I've got the blues written in the rain, a classic melody for all this pain. Pouring down, washing clean the jagged past. Nothing built of glass is meant to last. Rainy blue, color of the soul we mend. Where the storm begins is where we find a friend. I've played this pattern 50 times before. But with your harmony, it feels like new, drowning the sadness in a shade of blue. I take your sadness, make it into rhyme, finding the beauty in the hands of time. We don't need shelter from the falling sky, as long as we have reason for the cry. Pouring down, washing clean the jagged past. Nothing built of glass is meant to last. Rainy blue, color of the soul we mend. Where the storm begins is where into the places that we used to know. We are the thunder, we are the rain, we are the healing after all the pain. Just let it fall. Everything is clear. Muddy banks desk at the shallow calm stream, floating along a hazy southern dream. Willow branches brush the bubbling foam, carrying the weary traveler back home. Wooden rafts gliding past the wide bend, wondering where this rustic trip will end. Pebbles rolling beneath the swelling tide, enjoying the incredibly unhurried ride. Current pulling steadily downstream, basking in the glorious solar beam, navigating the winding natural course, trusting the underlying unseen force. Slow river taking its absolute sweet time, flowing through this humid tropical climb, meandering without any ounce of haste. Nothing valuable ever goes to waste. Endless aquatic trails, moving right on from the fading dusk until the bright dawn. Turtles resting upon the sunken log, gliding straight through the morning fog. Dragonflies hovering gracefully above, singing a simplistic, organic song of love. Cattails swaying by the marshy edge, slipping right off the green mossy ledge. Ripples spreading out so incredibly wide, feeling the ultimate harmony inside. Current pulling steadily downstream, basking in the glorious solar beam, navigating the winding natural course, trusting the underlying unseen force. Slow river taking its absolute sweet time, flowing through this humid tropical climb, meandering without any ounce of haste. Nothing valuable ever goes to waste. Endless aquatic trails, moving right on from the fading dusk until the bright dawn. Winding across the massive open plain, valleys carved by sheer liquid grace, moving at a wonderfully sluggish pace. Flow, glide, pass. Slow river taking its absolute sweet time, flowing through this humid tropical climb, meandering without any ounce of haste. Nothing valuable ever goes to waste. Endless aquatic trails, moving right on from the fading dusk until the bright dawn, floating downward, calm. deciding before it gets too late. Dusty highways meet a silken path, escaping from the tempest's wrath. Signposts pointing east and west, putting our courage to the ultimate test. Gravel crunches under heavy tires, fueling these internal fires. Which direction should we ultimately take? Crucial decisions for our future's sake. Navigating without any map or guide, nowhere left for us to hide. Velvet crossroads, soft and grand, holding tightly onto each other's hand. Stepping forward onto unexplored terrain, washing away all the previous pain. Smooth journeys waiting up ahead, following where the brave have tread. Golden horizons paint the sky, watching the eagles soaring high, leaving the rusted chains below, embracing the untamed steady flow. Compass needle spinning round, seeking a sacred holy ground. Silky textures upon the soul, making the broken pieces whole. Which direction should we ultimately take? Crucial decisions for our future's sake. Navigating without any map or guide, nowhere left for us to hide. Velvet crossroads, soft and grand, holding tightly onto each other's hands. Stepping forward onto unexplored terrain, washing away all the previous pain. Smooth journeys waiting up ahead, following where the brave have tread. Drinking the sweet, victorious wine. Stop, breathe, choose. Velvet crossroads, soft and grand, tightly onto each other's hands. Stepping forward onto unexplored terrain, washing away all the previous pain. Smooth journeys waiting up ahead, following where the brave have tread. Walking onwards, forever. the stars begin to verify the way you hold the tension in the chord. A secret weapon that I can't afford. I've walked for miles on roads of dusty gray, searching for colors in the light of day. But here you are, a canvas soft and deep, awakening the soul I tried to keep. The vibration hums against the hollow wood. Understood, misunderstood, doing all we could. Velvet strings pulling at the seams of my heart, where the ending waits to tear the night apart. It's a resonance, a frequency we share, suspended in the chill of autumn air. I've been the steel to capture how it feels to lose the spinning of these rusty wheels. Your voice is honey dripping on the wire, fanning the ashes of a dying fire. I match your cadence with a steady gaze, lost in the warmth of all these jazz-lit days. We are the harmony that heaven missed, a simple wonder that we can't resist. The vibration hums against the hollow wood. Understood, misunderstood, doing all we could. Velvet strings pulling at the seams of my heart, where the ending waits to tear the night apart. It's a resonance, a frequency we share, suspended in the chill of autumn air. We don't need the words to find a key. You're the ocean floor, I'm the restless sea. Resonate, vibrate, let the spirit loose. There is no greater truth that we can choose. Just the strings, just the pulse, nothing left to hide. Velvet strings pulling at the seams of my heart, where the ending waits to tear the night apart. It's a resonance, a frequency we share, suspended in the chill of autumn air. Velvet strings softly humming, the song remains. Zephyrs dance across the spacious porch, extinguishing the fading outdoor torch. Wind chimes sing a fragile metallic tune, saying goodbye to the retreating moon. Curtains flutter inside the cozy space, brushing softly against my resting face. Sparrows chirp upon the wooden fence, clearing away the atmosphere so tense. Currents swirl through the open screen, showing a lively, picturesque scene. Oxygen fills the expanding lung, tasting so sweet upon the waking tongue. Morning breeze wiping the slate totally clean, vibrant sights that we have rarely seen. Gusts of hope blowing the cobwebs clear, banishing every lingering irrational fear. Drafts of joy entering the quiet home, calling the restless spirits to proudly roam. Meadows sway beneath a gentle push, rustling the leaves on the berry bush. Kites ascending toward the stratosphere, riding the updraft happening right here. Sails unroll to catch the invisible might, propelling vessels into the brilliant light. Flags unfurl upon the towering mast, leaving behind the burdens of the past. Currents swirl through the open screen, showing a lively, picturesque scene. Oxygen fills the expanding lung, tasting so sweet upon the waking tongue. Morning breeze wiping the slate totally clean, vibrant sights that we have rarely seen. Gusts of hope blowing the cobwebs clear, banishing every lingering irrational fear. Drafts of joy entering the quiet home, calling the restless spirits to proudly roam. Pressure shifts around, creating a rushing, beautiful sound. Invisible forces guide the pleasant day, blowing the static obstacles away. Inhale, exhale, blow. Gusts of hope blowing the cobwebs clear, banishing Snowflakes falling gently on the frozen lake, glacial valleys resting, entirely opaque. Breath is hanging visible in the biting chill, standing on the summit of a crystal hill. Avalanches threatening in the steep ravine, witnessing the widest picture ever seen. Listening to the silent echo bouncing off the ice, paying for this isolation with a heavy price. Mountains standing guard above the snowy ground, wrapped inside a vacuum, utterly devoid of sound. Pine cones lying buried underneath the frost, wandering the tundra, feeling rather lost. Blizzards blowing fiercely across the open plains, freezing the adrenaline inside my veins. Avalanches threatening in the steep ravine, witnessing the widest picture ever seen. Listen to the silent echo bouncing off the ice, paying for this isolation with a heavy price. Mountains standing guard above the snowy ground, wrapped inside a vacuum, utterly devoid of sound. Standing here absolutely alone, listening to the silent echo bouncing off the ice, paying for this isolation with a heavy price. Mountains standing guard above the snowy ground, wrapped inside a vacuum, crunches softly underneath my worn out shoes, standing at the intersection, figuring which path to choose. Dust is kicking upward, settling on the wooden signs, compass needle spinning, searching for a steady north, summoning the courage needed just to venture forth. Here at the mellow crossroads, destiny begins to bend. Two divided pathways, wondering where they both extend. Taking time to wander, breathing in the open air, knowing that whichever route we will find our calling there. Vagabonds have gathered resting by the cornerstone, sharing quiet fables of the territories they have known. Voices humming spirituals, echoing across the dirt, healing up the fragments of a wandering traveler's herd. Compass needle spinning, searching for a steady north, summoning the courage needed just to venture forth. Here at the mellow crossroads, destiny begins to bend. Two divided pathways, wondering where they both extend. Taking time to wander, breathing in the open air, knowing that whichever route we will find our calling there. Decisions do not have to shatter everything we hold. Sometimes shifting consequence is beautifully slow and bold. Right turn or bearing left, weaving through a fateful cleft. Here at the mellow crossroads, destiny begins to bend. Two divided pathways, wondering where they both extend. Taking time to wander, breathing in the open air, knowing that whichever route we will find our calling there. Walking forward slowly, leaving footprints in the clay, trusting in the journey as we finally walk away. Orange foliage hits the grass, summer months too quickly pass. Crisp breezes bite the naked skin, letting the colder days begin. September harvest neatly stored, plenty placed upon the board. Brown branches stripped completely bare, frost hangs heavy in the air. Seasons shift before our eyes, pain and amber in the skies, shedding what we used to know, preparing for the coming snow. Autumn blues arrive today, chasing vibrant greens away. Melancholy harvest moon, winter is approaching soon. Golden colors start to fade, resting in the cooling shade. Geese migrate across the sun, knowing that the warmth is done. Pumpkins sit beside the gate, welcoming a changing fate. Sweaters pulled around the neck, sweeping leaves right off the deck. Fireplaces crackle bright, defending against the freezing night. Seasons shift before our eyes, pain and amber in the skies, shedding what we used to know, preparing for the coming snow. Autumn blues arrive today, chasing vibrant greens away. Melancholy harvest moon, winter is approaching soon. Golden colors start to fade, resting in the cooling shade. Balances the scale, riding on a bitter gale. Nature goes to sleep at last, burying the fruitful past. Chill, fall, sleep. Harvest moon, winter is approaching soon. Golden colors start to fade, resting in the cooling shade. Shivering, resting cold. Clouds are hanging low above the street, reflecting patterns underneath my feet. The coffee's cold, the morning's feeling gray. I'm waiting for the clouds to roll away. I see the puddles gather in the light, a lonely reflection of a restless night. I've got the blues written in the rain, a classic melody for all this pain. Pouring down, washing clean guitar weeping in the corner store. I played this pattern 50 times before, but with your harmony it feels like new, drowning the sadness in a shade of blue. I take your sadness, make it into a rhyme, finding the beauty in the hands of time. We don't need shelter from the fall in the sky, as long as we have reason for the cry. Pouring down, washing clean the jagged past. Nothing built of glass is meant to last. Rainy blue, color of the soul we mend. Where the storm begins is where we find a friend. Let it fall, let it pour, let the river run underneath the clouds. We're waiting for the sun. Just let it fall, everything is clear. Rainy blue, color of the soul we mend. Where the storm begins is where we find a friend. Let it fall, let it pour, let the river run underneath the clouds. We're waiting for the sun. Rainy blue, wash it all away. Droplets tap against the foggy window pane, washing over rooftops, a relentless, gentle train. The clouds embrace the afternoon in shades of gray, cleaning all the worry from a complicated day. Stormy weather brings a shelter we can share, wrapping us in comfort, breathing heavy air, falling down like velvet rain, soft upon the ground, drowning out the madness with a peaceful Russian sound. Puddles form a mirror for the trees so lush and green, calmest precipitation that our eyes have ever seen. Is crackling, burning oak and pine, sipping on a vintage glass of ruby-colored wine. Blankets pull us closer as the thunder starts to roll. Nature plays a symphony that resonates the soul. Stormy weather brings a shelter we can share, wrapping us in comfort, breathing heavy air, falling down like velvet rain, soft upon the ground, drowning out the madness with a peaceful Russian sound. Puddles form a mirror for the trees so lush and green, calmest precipitation that I kind,
clearing off the dusty trails of a cluttered mind.
drip, drop, steady on the glass, watching moments slowly pass, falling down like velvet rain, soft upon the ground, drowning out the madness with a peaceful rushing sound. Puddles form a mirror for the trees so lush and green, calm as precipitation that our eyes have ever seen. Gentle showers ending, leaving freshness in the breeze, quiet droplets falling from the branches of the trees. Petals crushed inside the mortar bowl, extracting the essence of the earthly soul. Vials clink upon the apothecary shelf, concocting a remedy for my inner self.
Vessels simmer over the naked flame, whispering a forgotten ancient name. Herbal mixtures bubble in the glass, watching the magical reactions pass. Alchemy happens when the clock strikes 12. Into the arcane mysteries we loudly delve, stirring the liquid with a wooden spoon underneath the watchful silver moon. Midnight bubbling with a potent spell, creating a story that we dare not tell. Elixirs crafted to cure the broken heart, practicing a secretive forbidden art, drinking the nectar of the sacred flower, gaining an unbelievable mystic power. Mystic power. Roots extracted from the enchanted dirt, creating a serum to heal the hurt. Vapors rise into the wooden beams, inducing a series of prophetic dreams. Spices sprinkled into the boiling pots, ensuring the recipe is never forgot. Cinnamon swirls with the bitter clove,
Mystic power. Mystic power.
Swallow the lingering despair,
Leaving a fragrant perfume in the air,
transforming the lead
into solid gold,
exactly
as the prophecies foretold. Stir, boil, drink. Midnight brew bubbling with a potent spell, creating a story that we dare not tell. Elixirs crafted to cure the broken heart, practicing a secretive forbidden art, drinking the nectar of the sacred flower, gaining an unbelievable mystic power. Magical simmering cure. Deep inside the glow of the setting sun, the day is over, but the night's begun. I see a fire flickering in your eyes, like captured starlight in the vast skies.
I've chased the ghosts of every melody, but you're the truth that's finally setting me free. A warm sensation in the winter draft, the ancient rhythm that we've often left.
It's burning slow, a liquid state of mind, leaving all the heavy things behind.
Amber soul
Glowing in the hollow dark, you ignite the embers, you provide the spark. We are the honey
dripping on the wire,
a golden comfort in the restless fire.
I strike a chord that hums with history,
Untangling the knots of misery.
your voice is woven in the fabric tight,
A steady anchor in the fading light.
I found the root of every shifting key,
Rooted in the earth, wild and free.
your fingers dance upon the fretboard wood,
Writing stories that are understood. It's burning slow, a liquid state of mind, leaving all the heavy things behind.
amber soul
Glowing in the hollow dark, you ignite the embers, you provide the spark. We are the honey
dripping on the wire,
a golden comfort in the restless fire. soul, turning into light, and the soul glowing in the hollow dark. You ignite the embers, you provide the spark. We are the honey dripping on the wire, a golden comfort in the restless fight. And the soul glowing on, just let it burn. Salted traces upon the pale cheek, when you are entirely too tired to speak. Eyelashes heavy with immense regret, trying your absolute hardest to forget.
Tissues crumbling within the clenched fist, thinking of chances we severely missed. Comfort offered through a warm embrace, wiping the sadness from your fragile face. Empathy flowing from sympathetic eyes, seeing beyond the brave, stoic disguise. Solace given without a single demand, holding on to a terribly trembling hand. Gentle tears silently descend today, washing the agonizing sorrow away, soothing the aches within the tight chest, putting dissolving the layers of toxic guilt. Shoulders heaving with quiet, small sighs, searching for answers in the empty skies. Weakness fully and openly shown, bearing these burdens, never alone. Easing the tension in the rigid jaw, accepting every universal flaw. Compassion wrapping like a woolen shawl, breaking down the highest defensive wall. Empathy flowing from sympathetic eyes, seeing beyond the brave, stoic disguise. Solace given without a single demand, holding on to a terribly trembling hand. Gentle tears silently descend today,
Gentle tears silently descend today, washing the agonizing sorrow away, soothing the aches within the tight chest, putting the heavy burdened mind to rest. Liquid vulnerability gently spilled, dissolving the layers of toxic guilt. Comforted, held, loved. Dancing lightly over frets of polished wood, crafting secret messages exactly as they should. Tuning pegs are turning, finding perfect harmony, resonating chambers unlocking a mystery. Vibrations traveling through the air we breathe, magic hidden within the maker's sleeve. All these whispering strings, telling tales untold, melodies of silver, harmonies of gold, plucking out the sorrow, strumming up the light, guiding us safely through the darkest night. Nylon and the steel colliding in a gentle hum, anticipating rhythms of a distant beating drum. Chords are coming together, building up a sacred space, finding true forgiveness in a complicated place. Vibrations traveling through the air we breathe, magic hidden within the maker's sleeve. Oh, these whispering strings, telling tales untold, melodies of silver, harmonies of gold, plucking out the sorrow, strumming up the light, guiding us safely through the darkest night. Wood and wire combining, singing out a quiet plea, giving voice to feelings, setting trapped emotions free. Soft blood resonating deep, waking from a heavy sleep. Oh, these whispering strings, telling tales untold,
in the shadows,
sweeping